let's head out, you guys. How is everyone today? Take that off now. I'm doing well. My first shift went really good, but I was so tired when I got home because I'm not used to this like schedule of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like going into work at 6:30 at night and getting home at like 4 in the morning. If anybody is in the Tennessee area and you are looking for a really good paying job, you need to be in the Knoxville area, or be willing to drive to Knoxville, like downtown Knoxville. I know of a place that is hiring and they start out at $20 job, and you're in the Knoxville area, you're looking for something, you do have to pass a background check, you cannot be a felon, and you have to pass a 5-year hair follicle. So if you can do all those things, hit me up because I have a gig for you. Anyways, last night went really, really well. I really like the people that I was working with last night. I'm working with one of the same people tonight, but the rest of the people are different, which is fine. I want to meet everybody, but it was really low-key, not as crazy as I had envisioned in my mind at all. However, buying food there. So, like I told you guys, I can't leave the place that I work to go get food. It's like a high security thing, like you cannot leave to go get food. So, there's a cafeteria. So, I can either eat at the cafeteria or I can bring food, but there's no like refrigerator that I can put it in. I hate this low bun because it makes me look like my face is so huge. But anyways, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. There's no refrigerator for me to put the food in. So either you leave it in your and you can go out to your car and eat, or you can put it in your locker. So they give you a locker to put your belongings in. Like you can't take your phone in, you can't take your purse, like obviously like your keys or anything, like nothing. You can bring your body and your badge, and that's it. So like even I had to keep my water bottle in my locker. I couldn't even bring my water bottle because like even also if you wear glasses, like they also scan it to make sure it doesn't have cameras in it, like crazy shit, y'all. I hope I can say that. I'm sure I can say that. Anyways, whatever, who cares? So what the hell? Okay. Anyway, so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do because I bought food in the cafeteria last night because I was not wanting to like just bring, because you guys know y'all rode with me yesterday and I got Panda Garden, but I felt too awkward like carrying in a box of food, so I left it in my car. So at lunchtime, which is after midnight, I was hungry because I only ate the little box of shrimp that came with it. I didn't eat like one bite of the noodles you guys saw. So I was hungry. I went into the cafeteria. I got this little chicken Caesar salad that was like this big, you know what I'm saying, and a blue Powerade because I either need water or Powerade when I'm working, you know what I'm saying? So a blue Powerade. With my discount, y'all, it was $9. $9 for a little bitty chicken Caesar salad that you would find at like your grocery store. That would be like $3 at the grocery store. And a blue Powerade, which is like $1 everywhere, if it's not like 79 cents. So I was shook and I was like, okay, that means that I've paid over $20, like $30 on Panda Express and this tonight, which is a crying shame to say the very least. So I'm not trying to spend that. So my thoughts were this, because I'm thinking what I'm going to do is come to my car and eat. And where we park is in a garage, so it's shaded. I think I'm going to get me like a cheeseburger and fries and eat the fries on the way to work, and then eat the cheeseburger on my lunch. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because I'm definitely not spending $10 more in the cafeteria tonight. It's literally not happening. Like, I refuse. And that was for the salad. Like, they had sandwiches, like big old hoagies. They also had like a hot bar. Shanae, they just slammed on their brakes. Like, they have this big old hot bar. They have a Subway, like all kinds of shit. Maybe I could try the Subway. Subway would be like something, because I want something like cold, kind of. I don't really want hot food when I'm working. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but anytime that I eat like hot food while I'm working, it makes me feel gross. I don't know. It can't just be me though, because one of the girls I was working with last night said the same thing. Like, who wants hot steaming food while you're like working? Not me. No. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I could just try the Subway. Surely it has to be like normal price Subway. Like, right? Because like when you go to like a Subway inside of like Walmart, for example, or the mall, it's the same price. It's just located in a store. So I feel like surely they can't like up the prices there. Also, the shoes that my mom got me came. You guys, these fucking shoes are so goddamn comfortable. I'm going to show you. I'm coming to a red light and I'm going to pull one off real quick and show you guys. They are Hoka's. They're ugly as shit. I don't care. If you have a job where you stand on your feet, or if you have pain in your feet, like I have plantar fasciitis or what the fuck ever, get you a pair. My mom got them for me from Dick's. They were 50 bucks. They are worth every freaking penny. They are the most comfortable shoe I have ever put onto my foot, ever in life. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I was looking at their tennis shoes because I need to get me a new pair. I've been wearing these Nikes forever. I think there's a vlog on my YouTube channel of the day I bought these. It's been probably close to a year. And they're the most comfortable shoe that I've had on my foot, but I tried on a pair of Hoka tennis shoes. I need them. But they're like $170. Like, they're crazy expensive. So, but I don't care, man. I need a pair. They're so comfortable and they feel so good. So like, if you have plantar fasciitis, that basically means that you get like hella pain in your heel. Like for me, like if I sit or if I stand in one spot for a long period of time and then I go to move, like the heel of my foot feels like somebody's just shanking my heel. That's so you're not putting none of that weight on your heel, which is really nice. Damn, I'm catching another red light, bro. Also, it is another almost 100-degree day in Tennessee. I don't know who said that it was okay for it to be 100 degrees in May, but I need to talk to you. Like, here's the thing. Tennessee is such a beautiful state to live in. Do not get me wrong. Like, people move here to retire. Like, straight up. Tennessee is like one of the, I think it's number 2 to Florida. It's like one of the number 1 spots that people move when they retire. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but like the weather is always, I remember as a kid, like just having the best weather. I remember the months March through May being like beautiful, like spring ass weather, like full on, like it was in like the, you know, far 60s to like, you know, upper 70s. Like, 69 degrees, 66 degrees type shit. And then you would actually have fall, and it started at like end of September till early November, and then you would have winter. Like, those months don't exist no more, bitch. Like, those seasons are like a week long, for real. I feel like being an adult in the state of Tennessee, like, you from late December till early March, and then you get spring for like a week at the end of March, maybe two, maybe, and then summer. Boom, it's 100 degrees every fucking day. It's hotter than a witch's titty, bitch. Like, the devil's toenails have nothing on the state of Tennessee in mid-June, July. You will melt. And then it's hotter than the dickens from literally March all the way till November. And then maybe in mid-November, maybe you might have a little bit of fall. Maybe. And that is if you're super lucky and you live like in the mountains. But if you live in the valley anywhere, no. You're not getting any fall. You'll get the nostalgia of fall because the leaves will be falling down. Starbucks will have your pumpkin drinks. YouTubers will be doing sweater hauls. But it will not be fall. It will not feel like fall. And this is so rude, sir. On this motorcycle, I'm literally trying to do a live right now. Hello? Without spring, whatever. But like fall, I just remember that being like the happiest time as a kid. Like, the fall has so much nostalgia behind it. Like, I grew up my whole life like minutes away from UT Stadium. So we have always went to football games. You know, fall also means that that's when the fair was coming, the TVA fair was coming to town. That's when the circus would come to town. That's when we would go to the pumpkin patch. That's when we would do Halloween. You know, like, it's fall. Hello? And it's like you don't get that weather anymore. It goes from hotter than the devil's underwear all the way to freezing. Like, you need a jacket, bitch, in Tennessee. Which is one of the biggest things that I envy about people in LA. Is LA, I feel, gets that type of weather almost year-round. And then, like, in the summer, it'll get, like, super hot. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the year, they have, like, that awesome weather where you can wear a t-shirt and leggings and be super comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's why a lot of people in LA are super happy. Like, anytime that I talk to my friend that lives in LA, she's always in like the best mood. And I feel like that has a lot to do with it because the weather's so great. Okay, I'm gonna stop at McDonald's. And you know what? I'm just gonna get a Subway sandwich tonight. You're literally blocking the pull-in. I literally hate when people do this. Like, you're not supposed to block the entrances to places. Thank you. I feel like he's gonna go first, and I bet you I'm wrong. I think what I'm gonna do is just get like just like a large fry, maybe. I think that'll be good. Just like a large fry to snack on, and then maybe get me a Subway sandwich at lunchtime. We'll see what the prices are like.
What can I get for you?
Can I just get a large fry, please?
What of you?
That's it.
Here's one. Can we get that first one now?
$4 for a large fry. $4. What is happening? What is actually happening in this world, you guys? Like, I'm scared. Legitimately scared. Like, for real. Everything is going up. And that's the other thing. Like, I was reading a bunch of different Reddit posts of people who live in Tennessee. And Tennessee is one of the states where, yes, cost of goods are going up. Yes, cost of housing has went up. Yes, cost of gasoline has went up. Like, all essentials, the cost has went up. But why is minimum wage still the same? Thank you. Like, I don't understand that. Like, Tennessee is one of the only states that I know where minimum wage is like $8.50. Like, nobody, you can't live on $8.50. I'm sorry, there's no way. Just got a large fry. Yep. Thank you. Okay, so I feel like I can snack on this and then maybe get me a 6-inch sub for lunch. These are cold as fuck. They're still good though. I'm not even gonna lie. They're still fire. Yeah, I was reading a bunch of Reddit posts about that, but yeah, now that me and Chris have to move, like, we've been looking at cost of houses and stuff, and like, the cost of houses for like what you're getting in Tennessee right now is so bad, like, so bad. And like, the cost of goods just are going up, but they're not raising our minimum wage. Like, a bunch of states around us like bumped their minimum wage up to like $11, $13 an hour. Meanwhile, Tennessee is still at fucking $8. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And like, honestly, nobody's really paying minimum wage. Honestly, I don't know of anywhere that does. Start you out at that, because like, they might like start out like kids at that, but mostly everywhere that I've seen, like even McDonald's, they have on their sign that they'll start you out at $13 an hour. I did hear though that Uber is going to start helping pay towards like oil changes and shit, which is really cool. Because take it from someone who's done Uber, you put a lot of wear and tear on your car. A lot. I really hope there's not traffic, because I have 30 minutes. There shouldn't be. Rush hour in Knoxville is like from 4 to like 5:30, so Hopefully it won't be too bad. Good thing is, where I live, how I drive to work, I don't have to go through West Knoxville. Praise Jesus, hallelujah. Because that's where traffic is like all the time. All the time. And people also in West Knoxville drive like they've never driven a day in their life. Like, literally, they're driving blindfolded, bitch. Like, they got their license today, and it was in a Cracker Jack box. Like, straight up. I don't know. I could honestly do a whole video on like driving pet peeves, like for real. Like when you're on the interstate and the speed limit is 65 and I set my cruise control to 70 and I have to put my brakes on and there's no traffic, that's annoying. Or when you're like in a hurry and you're in the fast lane, i.e. the far left lane, and someone moseys on over going 5 miles under the speed limit or the speed limit, why are you in the left lane? Why did you move over here? Like, that is the most outraging shit. Like, I will literally go fucking bananas on you if you pull in front of me and we're in the far left lane and I have to get off my cruise control. I will follow you home. Like, for real, do not do that to me. That is so outraging, it's unreal. Or when, you know, we all are on cruise control, we're all going like 5 miles over the speed limit or whatever, 7 miles, whatever the fuck. We're all cruising, it's all traffic, you know, all the traffic's just going together. And you see a police officer like, I don't know, a football field ahead. And people just start slamming on their brakes. Like, what are you doing? We're not driving 80 miles an hour past them. We're driving the fucking speed limit. And you just slammed on your brakes out of nowhere. Ugh, it is the most irritating shit. Also, yesterday, I was behind this Toyota Prius, right? And from what I could see, as much as you can see in a car that's ahead of you, the driver looked like a little old man. So I was like, oh, well, you know, because he was going so slow. So fucking slow. Like, I think the slowest that we got down to, because I couldn't get around him for a minute, because we were going down, like, if you're familiar with Halls, we were going down Maynardville Highway. So I couldn't, like, get around because of the traffic. We got down to like 30, not even that, it was like 25 miles an hour, like so goddamn slow. So I could eventually go around him. By the way, it's 50 miles an hour through there. By the way, that's dangerous anyways. Like, driving poke ass slow, that is dangerous, bitch. Like, tractor trailer drivers and dump trucks, which drive through my town all the time, they can't slam on their goddamn brakes. Like, do people not know that? Like, do they know how trucks like that work? Like, those air brakes, they can't stop like we can. Like, it takes them a minute to fucking slow down. Anyways, I go around this man thinking he's like a little old man, and I'm like, whatever, because a lot of old people live in halls. I go around like, my car's not brand new, but like, I can like speak my text and my car will text for me. Like, what the fuck? If it's that important, pull your ass over and text them. Like, why can't people make calls no more? That's what's wrong with society. When I was in high school and shit, there was no, oh, he didn't text back. We had to put in a lot more effort. We had to actually call motherfuckers. Like, for real, we had to like call them. It's not like that anymore. And like, to be driving down the road 20 miles an hour, texting, I'm concerned. Why do you have your license? Number one. I'm scared. Anyways, I'm filming a story time this weekend. I have a video that I have to get out for you guys. I'm going to film it tomorrow. But anyways, I'm filming a story time this weekend. I'm probably going to film it, edit it, upload it all on Saturday. It's such a funny story. I was going through some of my journals from back in the day, where all of my story times come from, and I was just from 2011, and I totally, it was almost like I just pulled this story out of my brain and threw it out the window. Like, I had completely forgotten about this shit, bro. Like, completely forgotten about it. And then I read it in my journal, and I was like, holy shit, like, I PTSD'd that shit. Like, I completely fucking forgot it. And as soon as I started reading it, I started getting angry while reading. Like, my anger started to, like, just, I was getting enraged just by reading it. And it really, 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 really got me excited to tell the story, because I feel like I'm still outraged from it. And that's when I like to tell a story time. Like, when the emotions are still fueling through my body, that's when I like to tell a story. So, I'm going to film that this weekend, and you guys are going to fucking die, but whatever. There's literally stories that I haven't even told yet that you guys are really going to shit bricks on, so this isn't nothing compared to the other stories I still have yet to tell. So, but anyways, guys, I'm about to go through guard gates and stuff, and I cannot be with me again today. And yeah.